It's outstanding. Today, I just want to send out this little broadcast. Congratulations on joining me, because I've got some more exciting videos coming your way. This is just an update. I'm hearing rumours of another update coming. I don't know when that's going to happen. So the one thing I wanted to touch on is the idea that we can have bigger creatures on these planets, even underwater as well, creatures that we'd never have seen before. I've seen one already, but I'm looking at bigger. I'm talking about Godzilla size. Yeah. I can't believe that in the universe there isn't a creature that's as big as a mountain. I know there's probably a copyright restriction on that, so the company might have to have a little chat, but it's actually a great idea. I think it's really, really good. You've seen some of the creatures underwater is just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So today, I'm going to get some units. I sent my fleet out to go and do some work, and hopefully they've done that. One of the other things I'm enjoying is the community research. However, in creative mode, the community research I don't think works very well. I think there's a problem. It might be a bug, I don't know, but you can't really do much with it. The portal the other side. The next day, when the research was over, I lost the base, and there's no way of getting back. I can't find it anywhere. So that was a bit of a disappointment. But one of the things I really enjoyed was getting this headset and being able to talk to somebody who's playing the game live with me and enjoying their company doing it. So I think that's a great idea, and I applaud Hello Games, the creators of No Man's Sky, for allowing that, because it really adds another dimension to the game. Virtual reality, is that possible? Would that happen? I don't know. Is that something that we could look at? It would be interesting. It's not really a problem for me to get VR. It's expensive, yes, and I totally agree that some people just can't afford that, and that's understandable. But keeping costs down and stuff like that. But it's interesting. It's an interesting idea, and one that I'm very keen to explore as well, if we could possibly do that. I had a power cut last night for 2.5 hours, and it really annoyed me. Imagine that, no electricity and can't play No Man's Sky. That's awful, isn't it? I mean, that's just awful. What a bit of bad luck that was. I couldn't believe it. So I'm going to do some business here, bang this through, get some units made, and then I'm going to take a look at other opportunities out there to make more money. I wish they'd call it money instead of units. Why don't they call it money? It's what it is anyway, isn't it? It's money, isn't it? That's what it is. It's money. It's money. What other things are there that might be of use? Now, what I don't understand is when I go back to my underwater bases, my ship is there underwater, my starship. But yet, when I fly to one of these places, I can't land underwater. Is that a bug? Is there a problem there? I don't know. But it's something that really I think that should be looked into at some point. I think that's probably an important item to look into. One other little thing, a small, tiny detail, one tiny small one, is why do we have to ride outside the exocraft? Why can't we be in the exocraft? We're inside the capital ship, we're inside our starship, why not the exocraft? I would prefer to have that. Also, on the race side of things, can't we build our own tracks? I mean, I'd love to build an oval. I really would. Have my own Indianapolis 500. I'd love that. You know, build something like that. That'd be brilliant. I'd love that. I'd love that. That'd be absolutely awesome. what else do I think might be of use to... I think we're very guilty of thinking about ourselves and not anyone else. That's a bit of a worry. But you do, because I've always thought the essence of this game is that you're on your own. You are solitary. You travel the universe on your own, looking for things, but that's fine. That's fine. I haven't got a problem with that change. I really haven't. But there's one tiny detail about this thing, is that I'm glad we've got control over multiplayer now, because that worries me. That does, especially when you have a situation where, by the way, someone just blown up my base. I'm glad we got control of that now, because that's... And I couldn't understand the logic of it. Why? Why do you want to do that? I mean, you make the game your own, yeah, but why destroy other people's work? The people who have wanted to build their own way of life, if you like, their bases and things. But yet someone comes along and... So good, that's being policed now. That's good news. That's very good news. Anything else I might be looking at? I'm just thinking now. Very odd. I mean, we got Gek, Viking, and the Korvax. Can we not add someone else? Could there not be another race we might find somewhere else? Is there a possibility of finding that race elsewhere in the galaxy? I think instead of just looking for artifacts, stuff like that, being an archaeologist, you can do anything you want in this game. I think that'd be great. If you can discover in other people's, that'd be fantastic. Going back a little bit to archaeology, I think that's another thing I'm fascinated by, not just the oceans, but archaeology as well. Finding old relics, things like that. That's interesting to me. I like that sort of thing. I really do. Coming across, for instance, like a container, or a dead Gek, or a dead Viking, something like that. I don't want to keep this. Don't want to have those graphic details, things like that. But I'd like a little bit more of that. I really would. What else is there? Not a lot, I don't think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't stop long because I want to get some things done with this. I want to get cracking on this. So I hope you've enjoyed. I really do. I will try another video. It's a bit more of a lengthy video tomorrow. Also, one thing I wanted... One thing I wanted to ask was, is it possible we can turn our capital ships into Star Destroyers? Wow, wouldn't that be good, eh? You go up to a planet and blow it up. That's something I'd be interested in. Far out. So if we could do that, that'd be awesome. Okay, so I'm out of here. Thank you, take care, and good afternoon.